Hello, a very good afternoon everyone. Welcome to Infinity Learn by Sri Chaitanya. This is Dr. Priyanka Day and we all are here to discuss the full syllabus grade 11th questions for NEET examination 2025. So hello everyone, join the session fast and please tell me hi, hello, good afternoon in the chat box and mark your presence so that I am aware of your presence here. About this session, I have already told you that we are going to have a session where we are going to discuss the full syllabus questions of grade 11th. So it will be like your NEET examination, ठीक है? Chapters सारे जो NEET exam के लिए important है, every chapter is covered based on the weightage as well. कि जिस chapter का question ज़्यादा आता है NEET एग्जाम में, उसी तरह से सेशन में आपको उस चैप्टर के ज़्यादा क्वेश्चंस मिलेंगे. ओके, सो गुड आफ्टरनून अभिषेक, everyone. So for now, before last two sessions we were going chapter wise. So chapter wise सारे questions हमने cover कर लिए हैं already. अब आगे के जो sessions होंगे उसमें या तो full syllabus questions हम discuss करेंगे या तो हम assertion and reason questions discuss करेंगे. grade 11 12 दोनों के full syllabus mock test भी हम लोग लेके आएंगे. So make sure you stay with us. And please like the session if you have not liked the session yet. Share the session with your friends and subscribe to Infinity Learn NEET channel अगर आपने अभी तक subscribe नहीं किया है तो. Hello Mubashira and everyone, good afternoon. So let's begin. I hope you guys are excited for the session and have prepared well. Okay, preparation is the key. तो जितना आप prepare करोगे sessions के लिए उतना ज़्यादा आप देखोगे कि your command on the subject will improve and ultimately the marks in NEET examination will improve. Hello Aruna, Pranav, Sneha, good afternoon everyone, welcome to the channel. Now there is a very good information for all of you that we are going to start NEET 2025 All India Test Series pack जिसमें full syllabus आपको test papers मिलेंगे and साथ ही साथ you will be competing with good students throughout India, right? So it is going to be a good deal for all of you. Good afternoon Asfa, good afternoon everyone. So talking about this session, okay, so those who have joined just now, आप सभी को बता दूं कि full grade 11th zoology के syllabus से यहाँ पर test conduct होगा. You will be getting 30 seconds to tell me the correct answer, right? So plus 4 minus 1 like you already are doing, एक भी गलत जवाब से minus 1 हो जाएगा and you know that you are 5 marks down if you are making any silly mistake. Okay, now talking about grade 11th zoology chapters. Weightage, if we talk about weightage, so on an average 3 questions will be asked from each of the chapters, right? Like you know that in grade 12th chapters, since grade 12 chapters are less, that means the number of questions might increase in a particular chapter. This is not the case with grade 11th chapters, right? So almost equal weightage hota hai except for one chapter and that is biomolecules. So in this session also you will find more questions of biomolecules chapter because uska weightage बहुत ज़्यादा है. 24 में तो 5 questions आए थे और 25 में भी we are expecting कि 5 questions आ सकते हैं. So focus on that chapter. Okay, so are you all ready? Shall we start? Madina, Monu, everyone. So let's see what is the first question on your screen. So you need to get that A plus. Okay, so your time starts now. So read the question carefully and tell me the correct answer. Question from the chapter Locomotion and Movement. Pay attention to the timer also. Yes, Vishal? Mubashira? Cool. So which of the following is a correct match for disease and its symptoms? Arthritis is inflammation of joints. So this is right. We know arthros means joint and itis means inflammation. So this is correct. Tetany, high calcium level causing rapid spasm. So what happens in tetany? It is prolonged contraction of muscles without relaxation. Okay. Now coming to myasthenia gravis, it is a genetic disorder resulting in weakening and paralysis of skeletal muscles. So first of all, understand that myasthenia gravis is an autoimmune disorder. Autoimmune disorder, right? Not a genetic disorder. Muscular dystrophy is a genetic disorder, but here it is written autoimmune disorder, which is incorrect. Okay, so B, C, D are incorrect. Correct answer should be A. Tetany is because of low calcium ions, right? Is because of low parathyroid hormone. So I hope now it is evident that it is wrong. Okay, so correct answer for this question is A. Let's move on to our next question, and your time starts now. From this chapter, locomotion and movement, mostly you will get questions from the disorders and the joints. This so assertion and reason questions I have bought for you all. I want everyone to answer. सभी बच्चों को आंसर करना है. You just can't keep on guessing कि ये हो सकता है, ये हो सकता है. देखते हैं what madam is saying. This will not help. Okay, I'm looking at all of your chats. I can see which student is saying which option, and most of you are saying C and some are saying A also. Let's solve it. Osteoporosis is characterized by decreased bone mass and increased chances of fracture. This is right. Now, common cause of osteoporosis is increased, wrong, level of estrogen. So, estrogen level reduces specifically in women after menopause, and that leads to the risk of osteoporosis. Okay. So, assertion is true, reason is false, correct answer should be C. Okay, so I will be bringing good questions for you all every day. Questions काफ़ी अच्छे होंगे, match the following होंगे, assertion and reason question होंगे, statement based question होंगे. The only thing that I need from you guys is your attendance in the class. Okay, so yeah, you can see this question based on the types of joint, very important, and your timer is running. Yes, +4 for every correct answer and -1 for every wrong answer. Now by this you will revise the various types of synovial joint and their location. Very important for NEET. Gliding joint you will get in the wrist, in between the carpals and in between the tarsals. So gliding joint you will match with tarsals. Hinge joint that will open in just one direction you will get in your elbow, you will get in your knees, even you will get in your phalanges, right? So hinge joint you will match with between the femur and the tibia. Pivot joint is between the atlas and axis, the first and the second vertebrae, and saddle joint will always be there in your thumb, between the carpals and the metacarpals of your thumb. Okay, very important question for NEET. So correct answer for this question will be A, everyone. Not B, not C. ध्यान से देखो, correct answer यहाँ पर क्या होगा? A. चलो. Next question पे आते हैं. Try this one. One more assertion and reason question, and your time starts now. Just go through the question. I want everyone to answer. Okay. So timer चल रहा है, and this is related to the types of joints. So we know there are 3 types of joint in our body. The immovable joint is the fibrous joint. The slightly movable joint is the cartilaginous joint, which is present in between the vertebrae of your vertebral column. The cartilage present there might be fibrocartilage, बट द जॉइंट इज कार्टिलेजिनस जॉइंट. सो इसमें कंफ्यूजन नहीं होना चाहिए. द थर्ड टाइप ऑफ जॉइंट इज फ्रीली मूवेबल या साइनोवियल जॉइंट, जिसके ये सारे टाइप्स हम पढ़ रहे हैं. राइट. सो फ्रीली मूवेबल जॉइंट के डिफरेंट टाइप्स जो हमने देखे थे लास्ट स्लाइड में, हो सकता है पिवट जॉइंट हो सकता है, बॉल एंड सॉकेट जॉइंट हो सकता है, राइट, ग्लाइडिंग जॉइंट हो सकता है, सैडल जॉइंट हो सकता है. सो वो सारे एग्जाम्पल थे साइनोवियल जॉइंट के. नाउ cranial bones are joined to one another by fibrous joint. Yeah, so they are an example of fibrous joint. Got it? Next, fibrous joint are immovable joint. Absolutely correct. But assertion is explaining, reason is explaining assertion? Not at all. Okay, so these are two separate statements which are true. What would have been the reason? Cranial bones are joined to one another by fibrous joint. There could be a reason that the collagen fibers are present in between the bones in the cranium. Then it could have been the correct answer. But यहाँ पर explain तो नहीं कर रहा है ना reason. So that's why it is B. Okay everyone. Very good Bishal, Anisha. Okay, those who are saying B. Good, good. बाकी बच्चे -1 करेंगे. Next question, try this one and your time starts now. One more assertion reason question for you all. Time up. FSH, follicle stimulating hormone, which interacts with the membrane bound receptor, does not enter the target cell. So FSH, which is released from anterior pituitary gland, is a protein or peptide hormone. So definitely it is water soluble, so it will not be able to enter the cell. So it will bind to the receptors present on the surface of the cell membrane. Okay, so this is right. Now binding of FSH to its receptors generate second messenger, that for example cyclic AMP, for its biochemical and physiological response. Now this is also true. If the hormone itself is not able to go inside the cell, definitely it will release a secondary messenger that will do its work. Okay, so it is true, but it is not the correct explanation of assertion. Reason is not explaining that why FSH cannot go inside the cell. Okay, that would have been the reason. So answer should be assertion is true, reason is true, but reason is not the correct explanation of assertion. And many of you are saying A. That means you are confused always between option A and B. But I hope now it is clear. अब समझ में आ रहा है क्या मिस्टेक कर रहे हैं हम assertion and reason question में. मिनिमम zoology में 5 assertion reason तो आएंगे और सारे गलत कर दिए तो marks gone. So ध्यान रखो, please practice more and more assertion reason question and इस तरह से confusion नहीं होना चाहिए. Next question and your time starts now. So I am bringing a special assertion and reason class for you on Monday. Cyclic AMP means that it is not a steroid hormone. Then cyclic AMP, nahi. You cannot say, like, you cannot assume कि, which is not written in the statement, you cannot assume कि cyclic AMP है, इसका मतलब है कि वो water soluble है या steroid hormone नहीं है. You cannot assume things on your own. You will assume only things that are written in the statement. हम ऐसे नहीं बोल सकते कि इसका मतलब तो यही है. लिखा है क्या उसमें? नहीं लिखा है. Okay, so this is the point that we need to improve. क्योंकि if we assume things, automatically you will see that every assertion and reason will look like the correct explanation. Am I right? वो ऐसा लगेगा कि correct explanation है, ये नहीं भी हो तो इसलिए थोड़ा हमको ट्रेन करना है, थोड़ा ज़्यादा assertion reason solve करना है ताकि हम इस सारे silly mistakes को avoid करें. Assertion and reason class will be on Monday 3 p.m. and assertion and reason will be on full human physiology chapters. Right from breathing and exchange of gases till chemical coordination and integration. So prepare well, okay? Now hormones stored and released from neurohypophysis are. So two hormones, oxytocin and vasopressin, okay, ADH, will be released, will be formed in the hypothalamus, stored and released from posterior pituitary gland, okay. So correct answer यहाँ पर क्या होगा? Oxytocin and vasopressin. Everyone is giving right answer. Very good. Keep it up. Next question, and your time starts now. Okay, so make sure you guys are joining me on Monday. We are going to solve assertion and reason question from full human physiology chapters. Okay, miss नहीं करना है. सेशन को लाइक करके बेल आइकन प्रेस करके आप रख सकते हो फॉर द नोटिफिकेशन. दो आई विल रिमाइंड यू अगेन. Time up. Artificial light, extended work time and reduced sleep time disrupts activity of. So we have a pineal gland that releases a hormone, melatonin, which is a peptide hormone important for maintaining our circadian rhythm, our sleep wake cycle. तो melatonin जब release होता है तब हमें नींद आती है evening के time में. But because of all these things, it gets disrupted. So our sleep wake cycle is disturbed. So correct answer will be pineal gland, that is B. So I can see when I am asking straightforward question, you guys are doing good. But when the question is a bit twisted, थोड़ा इधर उधर से question पूछा जा रहा है या अगर assertion and reason type का question है तो you guys are making a mistake. So figure out your ड्रॉबैक्स, मतलब आपकी जो भी कमज़ोरियाँ हैं उसको फिगर आउट करो एंड इम्प्रूव दैट. ओके, नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन एंड योर टाइम स्टार्ट्स नाउ. सक्षम, मोनू, मदीना, सौम्या, अभिषेक, मुबाशरा, अन्विता, अनीशा, विशाल. ओके, गुड, कीप इट अप. Answer everyone. Mahesh. चलो देखते हैं. Which of the following is an amino acid derived hormone? ठीक है. So I gave you, when I was discussing this chapter, I gave you 4 types of hormones: steroid hormones, protein or peptide hormones, iodothyronins and amino acid derivative. So amino acid derivative में I gave you this name, epinephrine or adrenaline and noradrenaline. So this is amino acid derivative and hormone. So correct answer should be A. Good. Yes, Navneet, it is A. Next question and your time starts now. Now there will be question from biomolecules. I have made sure that I have covered each and every chapter from grade 11th. Okay, based on the weightage of the chapter. ठीक है. एंड नाउ यू गाइज नीड टू बी स्पेसिफिक ऑल्सो, मतलब थोड़ा भी नॉलेज गैप हियर एंड देयर विल नॉट हेल्प यू. नीट एग्जामिनेशन में अब तो 45 के 45 क्वेश्चंस ही आपको करने हैं. आपके पास चॉइस नहीं है, आप सिलेक्ट नहीं कर सकते हो कि मैं ये वाला क्वेश्चन छोड़ देता हूँ, ये वाला क्वेश्चन कर लेता हूँ. तो वो ऑप्शन आपके पास अब नहीं है. तो यू नीड टू बी केयरफुल. ओके, नाउ डैश इज एन एंजाइम. Dash of an enzyme is a crevice or a pocket into which the substrate fit. So we all know the answer is active site. Correct answer is B. Very good. Keep it up. Next question and your time starts now. Okay, So a simple reaction, carbon dioxide with water giving you carbonic acid. Now this is catalyzed by carbonic anhydrase enzyme. Okay, answer is B. In a hurry, don't say A. Carbonic dehydrogenase लिखा है, अच्छे से पढ़ेंगे तो यहाँ पे लिखा है carbonic anhydrase. So answer is B. Good. Next question, and your time starts now. So sometimes question will be directly from the data that is mentioned in NCERT. Like we know that this enzyme carbonic anhydrase is the fastest enzyme in our body. Okay, and in 1 second, every second, this enzyme is making 6 lakh molecules of carbonic acid. So correct answer here should be D. Okay. Now, next question, please try this. And your time starts now. A very good assertion and reason question. Sujit, Anvita, Anisha. Okay, let's see. Conversion of glucose to pyruvic acid is a metabolic pathway. This is right. So we will see that when the glucose is converted into pyruvic acid, what happens at that time? 10 enzymes are involved and there is a series of linked reactions. So definitely it is a type of metabolism. So that's why assertion is also true. Okay, pay attention. And reason is also true, and reason is even the correct explanation of assertion, because reason explain कर रहा है ना कि इसे हम metabolic pathway क्यों बोल रहे हैं. क्यों बोल रहे हैं हम इसको metabolic pathway? क्योंकि series of reactions है which is catalyzed by enzymes. Okay, so that's why answer will be B. Finally, you are right. Very good. चलिए, next question, and your time starts now. Simple questions can be asked in your NEET examination from the portion that we skip. So usually इस तरह के जहाँ हमको numericals दिखते हैं या कुछ भी different हमें दिखता है हम skip कर देते हैं, but simple questions will be asked from there. You cannot skip any portion of the chapter. The amount of product formed per unit time during the chemical reaction can be expressed by delta P by delta T. Rate of reaction, isn't it? So answer is A. Next question, and your time starts now. Yes, Sai Kumar, absolutely. Yaduvanshi. Abhishek. Vishal, okay. So I got all your answers. Still you can answer. So I will start discussing since the time is up. Read the following features. Notochord extend from the head to the tail, commonly termed as lanceolate. Now we know the answer. It should be amphioxus or branchiostoma. So they are talking about cephalochordata. Protonephrida are the excretory organs. Lives in marine habitat. तो ये 4 important statement है related to cephalochordata given in NCERT जो हमें वैसे भी पता होना चाहिए. Answer तो हमें मिल गया है. The answer is amphioxus, cephalochordate. Right? Cephalos means head. Okay. and they have notochord extending from head to tail, and that too throughout their life. That's why we are calling it as cephalochordata. Okay, and they are also exclusively marine. Got it? So answer is Amphioxus. Another name of Amphioxus will be lanceolate or branchiostoma. Next question, and your time starts now. So animal kingdom, though it might be a lengthy chapter, दो बहुत सारे उसमें एग्जाम्पल्स हैं, बट फिर भी हमें पता होना चाहिए कि कौन से एग्जाम्पल्स इम्पॉर्टेंट हैं, कौन से हम स्किप कर सकते हैं, कौन से हमें मैंडेटरी याद रखने ही हैं. सो रिमेंबर द साइंटिफिक नेम्स एंड द कॉमन नेम्स ऑफ द चैप्टर एनिमल किंगडम. Okay, sometimes you might see that your question might be asked only on the scientific name, and if you don't know the scientific name, what will happen, आपको वो characteristic ही figure out नहीं कर पाओगे जो उस particular phylum के हैं या class के हैं. Right? Now tetrapod vertebrates are gnathostomes. So if you recall the classification of chordata, chordata are divided into avertebrata and vertebrata. Vertebrata are further divided into agnatha and gnathostomata. Gnathostomata are further divided into pisces and tetrapoda, right? तो जो भी tetrapoda हैं, definitely they will have a jaw in their mouth. So gnathostome. So this is right. Now in tetrapod vertebrates, mouth is surrounded by a jaw. Yes, and this is explaining the assertion also. Am I correct? So that's why correct answer will be A. Any doubts here? So Mahesh, it is not C, it should be A only. Next question, and your time starts now. टाइमर इज़ वेरी हेल्पफुल. टाइमर से आपको पता चलेगा कि आपने कितने सेकंड में आंसर किया है और क्या आपकी स्पीड रहेगी नीट एग्जाम में भी पूरा क्वेश्चन पढ़ने का और ऑप्शन पढ़ने का. ओके, नाउ ऑल द फॉलोइंग आर प्रोटोकॉर्डेट्स एक्सेप्ट. प्रोटोकॉर्डेट्स है कौन? प्रोटोकॉर्डेट्स इंक्लूड बोथ यूरोकॉर्डेटा एंड सेफेलोकॉर्डेटा. सो एसिडिया इज प्रोटोकॉर्डेटा, ब्रांकियोस्टोमा, डोलियोलम, बट नॉट द पेट्रोमाइजन. So in Urochordata also you need to remember all the examples like Acidia, Herdmania, Doliolum, Salpa, 4 examples from there, Urochordata. And only one example from Cephalochordata you need to remember, that is Amphioxus, also termed as Branchiostoma, and Lanceolate. Got it? So it is B. Yeah, and the Petromyzon mentioned there was a Cyclostomata. Yes, not a Protochordates. Now try this question and your time starts now. So B, C, D mixed answers I am getting. Statement A says central nervous system is dorsal, hollow and single in chordata. So whenever you are talking about chordata and the nerve cord, imagine yourself. We have a nerve cord which is dorsal, which is hollow, which is single. This is right. Now in non-chordate, heart is ventral. So chordata, we have heart ventral na. So it is opposite in non-chordata. उनमें dorsal होता है. So this is wrong. So assertion is true, reason is false, answer is B. Okay, so answer is B. Let's move on to our next question. And many of you have given incorrect answer. अलग अलग आंसर कर रहे थे आप, कोई D कर रहा है, कोई C कर रहा है, but it is B. चलिए, next question and your time starts now. And I hope you guys are getting some insights from these sessions and अब आपको समझ में आ रहा है कि कैसे अगर mixed questions पूछे जाते हैं ना तो our brain need to run in different directions, and when your brain need to run in different directions, definitely you are sharpening your memory, you are retaining the knowledge, you are improving the speed of recalling, retrieving the information that you have already gathered, right? So इस तरह के questions जितने आप यहाँ पे solve करोगे या घर पे भी आप solve करोगे तो that will help you in the long run. Absolutely. So statement 1 is saying all cyclostomes are vertebrates. So chordata is divided into avertebrata and vertebrata, है ना? तो avertebrata में आते हैं protochordates and vertebrata is further divided into agnatha and gnathostomata, and agnatha में आता है cyclostomes. So they are vertebrates, yes, but cephalochordates are not vertebrates. Absolutely correct statement. Cephalochordates have notochord only in the larval tail. No, this is the statement for Urochordata. Uro matlab tail, and they have notochord only in the larval tail and not even in adult. So assertion is true, reason is statement 1 is true, statement 2 is incorrect. Correct answer should be B. Yes, Kajal, Bishal, Bhabatosh, जो भी बच्चे A बोल रहे थे, everyone got it. Why it is not A and why it is B? Give me a thumbs up and a heart fast. And like the session, those who have not liked it. Yes? Got it? So correct answer here should be B. Next question, and your time starts now. Super, thank you very much. Try this one. Time up. Statement 1 says amphibians possess a 3-chambered heart with 2 ventricles and 1 atrium. This itself is wrong. They have 2 ventricles and 2 atrias and 1 ventricle. यहाँ पे opposite दिया है, isn't it? Statement 2 is saying crocodile possess a 4-chambered heart. This is right, with 2 ventricles and 2 atria, and they are viviparous in nature. यहाँ तक सही था. But what about this? Crocodile lay eggs, na? They are reptiles and they lay eggs. So this is also incorrect. Both the statements are incorrect. So that's why correct answer should be C. Again you guys are making mistake here क्योंकि आपने आधा statement पढ़ा, सही मान लिया and mark कर दिया correct answer. So correct answer is C and not B. Got it everyone? So you need to be aware of these silly mistakes that you are making now. Be vigilant. कहाँ पर mistake हो रहा है, क्यों mistake हो रहा है, क्योंकि statement ठीक से नहीं पढ़ा. Okay? तो ये सारे mistakes आपको eliminate करना है NEET exam में. So try this question and your time starts now. Good, keep it up, that you guys are learning something from these sessions. That will help you. Suman, Bishal, Mubashara, okay. Choose the incorrect match. Exocetus is flying fish. Exocetus is a bony fish and definitely it is a flying fish. Pteropus is flying fox. Hemidactylus is garden lizard. No beta, Hemidactylus is wall lizard. So what is garden lizard? Calodes. And what is tree lizard? What is tree lizard? Chameleon. Okay, so you need to be able to segregate all these lizards. हेमीटेक्टाइलस वॉल लिजर्ड है जो आपके घर में दिखती है छिपकली. देन गार्डन में मिलेगा आपको कैलोट्स और ट्री पे मिलेगा आपको कैमिलियन, याद रखना. Actinoditis definitely penguin, and याद रखना penguin is a bird. So correct answer for this question is C. Everyone gave correct answer. Keep it up. Very good. Next question. Try this. Which of the following characters is present in mammals but absent in other vertebrates? टाइमर आपका शुरू हो चुका है. आंसर दिस क्वेश्चन. अगेन सी ए बी सी, मतलब हर तरह के आंसर दे रहे हो आप. कोई डी भी बोल दो. कोई यार डी बोलने वाला बच्चा. एक ए बोल रहा है, एक बी बोल रहा है, एक सी बोल रहा है, एक बच्चा डी भी बोल दो. नहीं है डी ऑप्शन. ओके, लेट्स ट्राई. Which of the following characters is present in mammals but absent in other vertebrates? So specifically we need to talk about the characteristics of a mammal. Pinna, four-chambered heart. Now pinna is exclusively in mammals. So it is very important to understand the language of the question also. So it is exclusively mammalian feature. So it is A only. Okay. Pinna you will not get in any other vertebrate. So answer is A. Four-chambered heart mammal में भी है, aves में भी है, crocodile में भी है. So many vertebrates have four-chambered heart, not just mammal. So not B. Very good. +4. This was an interesting question. Homeothermy. Mammals भी homeotherm है, warm blooded है. Aves भी तो warm blooded है. Not exclusive feature. Not C. Glandular skin. Mammals have glandular skin, but amphibians also have glandular skin. Even this is not the exclusive feature. So that's why answer is A. Got it everyone? Please give me a thumbs up fast, a smiley, a heart, because this was a very interesting, good question. पक्का अगर ये एग्जाम में आता नीट में आप मिस्टेक करते, तो एक मिस्टेक हमारा जो है इम्प्रूव हो चुका है. अब हम यहाँ पर मार्क्स लूज नहीं करेंगे नीट एग्जाम में. ठीक है, चलो गुड. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन एंड योर टाइम स्टार्ट्स नाउ. सुपर सुपर, थैंक यू वेरी मच. नाउ ट्राई दिस क्वेश्चन एंड प्लीज लाइक द सेशन. जिसने लाइक नहीं किया है सेशन को लाइक करो, सब्सक्राइब करो इन्फिनिटी लर्न नीट चैनल को. जिसने नहीं किया है बेल आइकन प्रेस करो, टेलीग्राम चैनल ज्वाइन करो ताकि आपको सारे पीडीएफ मिले. ओके, सो ए एंड बी में कंफ्यूजन हो रहा है. लेट्स सी. टाइम अप. Which of the following is the most important flight adaptations in bird? Flight adaptation सबसे important कौन सा है? यही होगा. Streamlined body with reduced body weight. Body streamlined नहीं होगी, body weight कम नहीं होगा, तो उड़ेगा कैसे bird? This is the most important one. Additional chamber ये कुछ उड़ने में तो नहीं करेगा. Four chambered heart भी उड़ने में कैसे help करेगा? Oviparity उड़ने में कैसे हेल्प कर सकता है? वेरी सिंपल क्वेश्चन दिस वॉज. सो करेक्ट आंसर विल बी डेफिनेटली ए. ठीक है, चलो आगे बढ़ते हैं नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन की तरफ. एंड योर टाइम स्टार्ट्स नाउ. ध्यान से पढ़ो क्वेश्चन को, कोई गलती नहीं करनी है यहाँ पर. एनिमल किंगडम, ऐसा लग रहा होगा कि भूल चुके हैं, बहुत टाइम हो गया ना पढ़े हुए, तो आज रिवाइज कर लेना. सो टुडे योर टास्क इज टू रिवाइज एनिमल किंगडम, सारे एग्जाम्पल्स एंड ऑल द इम्पॉर्टेंट कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स. Select the group of vertebrates that are oviparous and undergo direct development. अब दो कैरेक्टरिस्टिक है हमारे पास में, एक तो है कि वो ऑर्गेनिज्म ओविपैरस भी होना चाहिए और एक तो है डायरेक्ट डेवलपमेंट भी होना चाहिए, ठीक है. Now if you guys want me to bring a separate session for only animal kingdom and उसका flow chart and the important points from animal kingdom, so that will also be there for you. तो जो भी आपके requirements है, आप चाहते हो कि मैम इस तरह के sessions हो जिससे हमें help मिलेगा, या mind map के session कर लेते हैं जिसमें I will be giving you the entire chapter mind map in just 2 slides or 3 slides, so that also we can do, okay, and those mind maps will be very helpful. So I will try to bring those sessions as well for all of you. Now, so oviparous and direct development चाहिए हमें. So we got our answer absolutely A's. अगर हम birds की बात करें, they don't have a larva. Birds, they are oviparous. So we got our answer, it should be B only. Cyclostomes का भी larva है, Echinoderms का भी larva है. Mammals का larva नहीं है, development is direct. But remember that they are not all oviparous. Okay? Yeah, we will do a final revision of animal kingdom and biomolecules also with the flow charts and everything. Super. Okay, so expect such sessions in future as well. Next question for you, and your time starts now. करेंगे, we will do a final revision of animal kingdom and biomolecules. Try this. Confusion A है, D है, चलो सारे confusion दूर होंगे अभी. Now select the incorrect statement regarding synapses. Synapses are the junction between two neurons. Yes or no? The membrane of pre and postsynaptic neuron are in close proximity in electrical synapse. Absolutely. Electric current can flow directly from one neuron to another in the electrical synapse. Yes. Chemical synapse use neurotransmitter. Absolutely. Impulse transmission across a chemical synapse always faster. This is wrong. So we know that there is something termed as synaptic delay. Synaptic delay, okay, in case of chemical synapse. Why this synaptic delay is there? Because there will be release of neurotransmitters in the cleft, there will be binding of neurotransmitters with the receptor on the postsynaptic membrane, then there will be development of the end plate potential in the postsynaptic membrane, that will go in the form of action potential. तो इन सभी processes के लिए थोड़ा time तो लगेगा. So there will be synaptic delay in case of chemical synapse. So it is D. Got it? Next question, and your time starts now. The most abundant intracellular cation. Intracellular means within the cell. So answer is potassium. If you were aware of this, very good. If you were not aware of this, please note it down. So it is not C, it is B. सबसे ज़्यादा पाया जाने वाला सेल के अंदर cation कौन सा है? और they are asking about cation. Cation is positively charged and it should be potassium. याद रहेगा? Next time write it down please, asked in NEET. Next, your time starts now. Question from breathing and exchange of gases. It is mentioned in NCERT. You will get it. You will get it. Okay. timer is going on. Hemoglobin of human RBC transport. So first we will have to understand that oxygen is transported by only two means. Okay, 97% of oxygen is transported as oxyhemoglobin, whereas only 3% of oxygen will be transported as dissolved forms in plasma. Similarly, when we talk about carbon dioxide, it is transported by three mechanisms. Okay, 70% of carbon dioxide will be transported as bicarbonate ions. 20 to 25% will be transported as carbaminohemoglobin. Pay attention to carbaminohemoglobin and not carboxyhemoglobin. And the rest 7% will be transported by dissolving in plasma. Right? अब इसको हम अगर solve करते हैं तो hemoglobin, is it transporting only 3% of oxygen? No. 97% of oxygen? Yes. 20% of carbon dioxide? Yes. 40% ये तो हमने पढ़ा ही नहीं है. 75% oxygen? No, it is 97%. So correct answer, that's why will be B. Absolutely correct, B. Very good, everyone is giving right answer. Keep it up. Let's move on to our next question. देखते हैं next question हमारा कौन सा है. And your time starts now. Pay attention, this is another assertion and reason question for all of you. Time up. So when we talk about the oxygen hemoglobin dissociation curve, right? So this curve shifts towards right at the level of tissue. At the level of tissue. Okay, and here there is dissociation. Isn't it? Here there is dissociation. And the left shift of the oxygen hemoglobin dissociation curve is at the level of alveoli. और यहाँ पे क्या हो रहा है? There is formation of oxyhemoglobin. Isn't it? So what are the factors that lead to the right shift? When the PO2, partial pressure of oxygen, is less, partial pressure of carbon dioxide is more, H plus ion is more, temperature is more, pH is less, right? So oxygen dissociation curve shift to left at the tissue. This itself is wrong. ये तो गलत हो गया ना? ये तो alveoli में होगा क्योंकि here there is formation of oxyhemoglobin. वो तो alveoli में बनेगा. High H plus, low PO2 at body tissue reduces the affinity of oxygen in hemoglobin. This is correct. जब आप देखोगे टिश्यू लेवल पे क्या हो रहा है? डिसोसिएशन हो रहा है ऑक्सीजन का और हीमोग्लोबिन का, तो वहाँ पर H प्लस आयन तो ज़्यादा है, पार्शियल प्रेशर ऑफ ऑक्सीजन कम है. क्यों? बिकॉज ऑफ रेस्पिरेशन गोइंग ऑन. सो दिस इज करेक्ट. सो assertion is false, assertion is false but reason is true. Yeah, correct answer is 4 only, that is D. Got it? So it is not A, Sneha, it is D. Anisha also B नहीं है. Zainab, Mohammed, so it is not B, it is D. Got it everyone? Give me a thumbs up fast. Next question and your time starts now. Now the percentages of various types of WBCs in the blood are important to remember. Very good. Thank you. Keep it up. Tell me the correct answer here. Okay. So, सबसे पहले we will be matching the neutrophils which are the most abundant 60 to 65%, then lymphocyte 20 to 25%. C is matched with 2 and D is matched with 5. Okay, ऐसे तो हमारे पास बहुत सारे option हैं. Okay, so that's why we will match some more. We know that the least one is which one? The least one is the basophil, which is 0.5 to 1%. Now this is also common in everything. That means your determining options will be eosinophils and monocyte. So correct answer for this question is definitely D or 4, because this monocyte will be matched with 6 to 8% and the eosinophil will be 2 to 3%. And remember all these percentages for NEET examination. Okay, got it? +4, very good. तो ये याद रखना है. Correct answer is D and not C. Next question, and your time starts now. Question from body fluid and circulation chapter. So given below are two statements. Statement 1 says decline in ventricular pressure during ventricular diastole causes the closure of semilunar valve. Okay, so basically they are talking about joint diastole when there is a relaxation of ventricles and the pressure inside the ventricles go down. So at that time you know that maximum filling, ventricular filling will take place. 70% of ventricular filling takes place at the time of joint diastole. So is there a closure of semilunar valves? Yes, this is right, this is correct. As the ventricular pressure declines further, the tricuspid and bicuspid valves are pushed open. Now this is also true, otherwise there will not be any ventricular filling, जो सबसे important point है जो हमें याद रखना होता है एग्जाम के लिए of joint diastole. So correct answer is A. Both the statements are correct. And can you relate? Just mugging up things will not help you. अगर आपने सिर्फ याद करके रखा है कि joint diastole में जो है semilunar valves close हो जाएंगे, AV valves open हो जाएंगे, this alone will not help in zoology. Okay, because you cannot memorize the entire thing. आप सब कुछ तो याद नहीं रख सकते हो. You are not robots or computers, right? तो इसलिए समझना बहुत ज़रूरी है. And at that time you need to imagine also. Okay, then only you will be able to give correct answer. याद रखोगे, भूल जाओगे, आगे पीछे कर दोगे और गलत आंसर मार्क कर दोगे. So remember this. Nice question. Thank you. Next question. Try this and your time starts now. So the way I told you, you need to remember in that particular manner. सिर्फ उतना ही याद कर लेना will not be helpful. This is not such a difficult question. तो फिर why I am not getting answers from you? Only Bishal gave me D. What about others? A by Anisha, C by Sneha, anyone with B? Madina, Kajal. Okay, chalo. Now this is not a direct question. Now this question is from the portal circulation. Okay, so it is from the hepatic portal system in humans. So hepatic portal system में क्या होता है? जो भी nutrients absorb होंगे from the intestine will go through the hepatic portal vein to the liver. So I will start with hepatic portal vein. Hepatic portal vein. Okay, so I will eliminate this A option. ठीक है? Now hepatic portal vein से nutrients, the deoxygenated blood reaches liver. लिवर से कहाँ जाएगा और हार्ट की तरफ जाएगा, बट अब हेपेटिक वेन विल बी टेकिंग द ब्लड फ्रॉम लिवर टू द इंफीरियर वेना कावा। तो अब आएगा लिवर, हेपेटिक पोर्टल वेन के बाद लिवर, 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 लिवर के बाद मैंने क्या बोला, हेपेटिक वेन आएगा, बिकॉज इट विल बी टेकिंग टू द इंफीरियर वेना कावा। सो हेपेटिक वेन, इसमें तो डायरेक्टली इंफीरियर वेना कावा दिया है, इसमें डायरेक्टली हार्ट दिया है। हियर इट इज हेपेटिक वेन, then from hepatic vein the blood will go into the inferior vena cava, फिर into the heart, the right atria. So again imagine करो, your concepts should be clear. We know ना कि inferior vena cava तो heart से associated है, तो पहले तो inferior vena cava आएगा, फिर heart आएगा, बीच में heart कहाँ से आएगा? So you need to imagine, सोचो intestine से आपका deoxygenated blood जा रहा है, इंटेस्टाइन से जाएगा लिवर थ्रू हेपेटिक पोर्टल वेन, लिवर से जाएगा हेपेटिक वेन के थ्रू इंफीरियर वेना कावा, फिर इंफीरियर वेना कावा से हार्ट। सिंपल। सो आफ्टर दिस सेशन यू विल नॉट बी कंफ्यूज, सो करेक्ट आंसर फॉर दिस क्वेश्चन शुड बी डी। Got it? Good question this was. And hepatic portal vein definitely is there in your syllabus. You cannot miss this hepatic portal circulation. You cannot even miss the renal portal circulation present in frog. दोनों याद रखना है। चलिए नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन पे आते हैं, एंड योर टाइम स्टार्ट्स नाउ। सो ट्राई दिस क्वेश्चन, देखते हैं कितने बच्चे करेक्ट जवाब देते हैं। The state of heart when it is not pumping blood effectively enough to meet the needs of the body is called. जब आपका body effectively blood pump नहीं कर रहा है, it fails in that, so it is congestive cardiac failure. So it is congestive cardiac failure or heart failure. So correct answer should be D without any confusion. Atherosclerosis is blockage of arteries supplying the blood to the heart. Heart attack is actual damage of the muscles of heart when the adequate amount of blood is not supplied. Cardiac arrest, when your heart stops beating. So it is an electrical problem when SA node is not functioning, not generating the impulses, action potential, right? So it is heart failure. Next question, and your time starts now. The efferent arteriole emerging from the glomerulus from a fine capillary network around the convoluted tubule of the nephron namely. तो यहाँ पर बस दो ही confusion हो सकता है, either you will be confused with vasa recta or you will be confused with the peritubular capillaries. इन दोनों में ही confusion होता है usually, right? तो यहाँ पर ये लोग वाजा रेक्टा की बात नहीं कर रहे हैं, क्योंकि वाजा रेक्टा तो अकम्पनी करता है, पैरेलल होता है लूप ऑफ हेनले के, तो कहीं पर भी यहाँ पर सिर्फ लूप ऑफ हेनले मेंशन नहीं है। दैट मीन्स योर आंसर विल बी पेरिटुब्यूलो कैपिलरीज। व्हाई आर यू कंफ्यूज विद वाजा रेक्टा? वाजा रेक्टा थोड़ी होगा। दे आर नॉट आस्किंग कि द कैपिलरी इज गोइंग एंड गेटिंग पैरेलल टू द लूप ऑफ हेनले, then it would have been vasa recta. So here they are talking about peritubular capillaries. Okay, a very good question. Usually this concept is not clear and you are always confused, but अब मुझे लगता है कि अब सब clear हो गया, ठीक है? Let's move on to the next question and your time starts now. So try this one. Assertion reason question, very good and important question from the regulation of kidney function, excretory products and their elimination से तीन क्वेश्चन आते हैं। एक होता है रेगुलेशन ऑफ किडनी फंक्शन से, एक होगा किडनी के स्ट्रक्चर से या डिसऑर्डर से, एंड तीसरा होगा मैकेनिज्म ऑफ यूरिन फॉर्मेशन से। तो हमें पता है कि क्वेश्चंस कहाँ से आएंगे, सो ये तो सबसे पहले है जो पूछा जाएगा। लेवल ऑफ ADH, can rise in patient following a large amount of blood loss during surgery. So ADH का function क्या है? ADH causes reabsorption of water from DCT and it causes vasoconstriction. So it ultimately increases the blood pressure and the GFR. Yes or no? So if a person have lost a lot of blood during surgery, समझो surgery में blood loss means water loss, ADH should be able to retain the water, मतलब ADH का level तो बढ़ना चाहिए, यहाँ पे लिखा है बढ़ेगा, that is correct. Okay. Activated osmoreceptors stimulate the thalamus to secrete ADH. Thalamus थोड़ी secrete करता है. It is hypothalamus that synthesizes and it is the posterior pituitary that store and releases, not at all thalamus. So assertion is true, reason is false, answer should be C. And you are saying D. Everyone except for Vishal. Very good Vishal. What about others? Why you guys are saying D? Huh? D कैसे होगा? True हुआ ना कि बहुत ज़्यादा वाटर लॉस हो रहा है सर्जरी में, ब्लड लॉस हो गया, वाटर लॉस हो गया, बॉडी को वाटर रिटेन करना है तो एडीएच ज़्यादा सिक्रीट होगा ना. Am I clear? All of you give me a thumbs up. See, again I am explaining. Level of ADH can rise in patient following large amount of blood loss during surgery. Imagine a person is undergoing surgery, a lot of blood is lost. That means a lot of water is lost. अब बॉडी को क्या करना है? अब बॉडी को वाटर रिटेन करके रखना है ना. रीएब्जॉर्ब होएगा तो रिटेन होगा ब्लड में, तो बचा के रखना है वाटर, तो बचा के कौन रखेगा? ADH. So its level should increase in the blood. That's why ADH, when it will increase, water reabsorption will take place and the water will retain in the blood. Got it now? Yes, yes, now? So correct answer, that's why will be assertion is true, reason is false, it is C only. A very good question this was. Very good Vishal. Next question and your time starts now. So think like that. The way I explained, you need to think in that direction. You cannot just mug up. Again, I am telling कि ऐसे याद करने से काम नहीं चलेगा. जैसे मैंने बोला, explain किया, वैसे ही आपको भी सोचना है, वैसे ही आपका thought process होना चाहिए. ठीक है? सिर्फ याद करने से काम नहीं चलेगा. One more assertion and reason question. Juxtaglomerular apparatus play an important role in regulation of GFR? Yes. Fall in GFR can activate the JG cells to release renin, which can stimulate glomerular blood flow and thereby bringing the GFR to the normal level. So yeah, both are correct and even the correct explanation of assertion. This is how JGA will regulate the kidney function. सही है, दोनों सही है, correct explanation है, very good, no confusion. Try this question. There are actually certain questions जो बहुत easy होते हैं, एकदम short marks होते हैं आपके NEET exam में. So you need to identify those questions. Okay, and ऐसे कुछ questions तो हर साल रहेंगे जो थोड़े contradictory रहेंगे, थोड़े confusing रहेंगे, lines of NCERT exactly नहीं रहेंगे, तो वहाँ पर बच्चे lose करते हैं marks and वही होते हैं deciding factor. Now statement 1 says action potential generated due to the movement of sodium ions from extracellular fluid into the intracellular fluid. So they are talking about influx. So yes, influx of sodium ions करता है depolarization, तो ये तो सही है. Polarized अच्छा, तो पहले तो ये समझ लो कि polarized membrane क्या है. Polarized membrane will be at the time of resting stage. Polarized membrane at the time of resting stage. क्या होता है? Positive ions ज़्यादा होते हैं बाहर, negative ions अंदर. Basically, it is not actually this type of distribution. It is relative distribution, more positive ions outside, less positive ions inside. But यहाँ पे बोल रहा है कि there is negative charge outside, which is wrong. Positive outside, negative inside. So answer is statement 1 correct, 2 incorrect. That means B. So it is B, 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 not A, everyone. Am I clear to all of you? Got it? Good. Next question, and your time starts now. This question so many times I have solved with you, and still if you are making a mistake, that means you guys are not paying attention. Try करो इसको. जो neural control and coordination वाला session हुआ था, we have discussed there also this one. I want everyone to answer. Now everyone will be scared to answer. Nobody will answer. Don't be scared, tell me. A, okay, Chitra, Vishal, Abhishek. No. Can you please try this again? You guys have joined now, neural control and coordination. The cerebral cortex contain motor area, sensory area, large regions that are clearly sensory and motor in function. Yes or no? So they are not clearly sensory and motor. Association area, they are not clearly sensory or motor. Association areas are responsible for complex functions like intersensory association, memory and communication. Absolutely correct. So 1 is wrong, 2 is correct. So answer should be D. Okay. That's why I told you that we have discussed this question. You need to be careful. Still you are giving the incorrect answer. So it's a lesson for you. Learn from your mistakes. Okay. Try this one, and your time starts now. True and false question for you. No worries, try this one. जल्दी बताओ क्या होगा करेक्ट आंसर. Read the following statement and identify the correct option. Cerebellum has very convoluted surface to provide additional surface area for neurons. Yes. Medulla oblongata is provided with the center for cardiovascular reflexes. Yes. 2 olfactory lobes and 2 optic lobes forms corpora. Quadrigemina olfactory. No. Corpus callosum connects cerebral hemisphere with not at all. Corpus callosum connects the right and the left cerebral hemisphere. So true, true, false, false. So your answer should be D. Okay, so correct answer is D. Keep it up, very good. Okay. So with this we have completed our amazing session where we have discussed the full syllabus grade 11th question. I hope you guys have loved the session. You guys understood your mistakes and will be learning from your mistake. आप अपने mistakes को वापस repeat नहीं करोगे future में. Okay, so start preparing for assertion and reason session from the human physiology chapter of grade 11th. So breathing and exchange of gases से लेके chemical coordination and integration तक के questions assertion and reason के form में हम करेंगे Monday को. Please make sure that you all join live at 3 p.m. on the same channel, Infinity Learn NEET. Good questions. Thank you very much everyone for attending. See you all. Bye bye. Take care.